Today's Mat Minute is about having mats that are the right size for your work areas. There's 5 things we want to share with you about why that's important. But firstly, I want to share that we have regularly experienced feedback where the mat can be perfect for the environment, but it gets negative feedback because it's too small. So the operator says they don't like the mat because they're on and off of it all the time. Well, that's not the mat's fault, that's the size of the mat. So we want to talk about that today. 5 things you want to think about. If the mat is too small, it will create trip hazards. That's a pretty obvious one, but when an operator has to leave their mat regularly during their shift and get back on it, they're going to have a lot more opportunity for tripping. So that's a basic one. So let's think about that. Number 2, ergonomic issues. Anytime you're on and off of a mat is hard on your body. You'll get operators complaining their feet, their knees, their back, everything's going to be hurting when they're having to get on and off of a mat or even transition to another mat regularly during their work shift. Number 3, productivity barriers. So we find that when the mat is too small, you're going to restrict some productivity because people are going to be focused on what's happening down by their feet instead of what they should be focused on with their work. So instead of that, let's get them a mat that's big enough so they don't have to worry about what's going on down below their feet. They can move about confidently and be productive whilst they're working. Number 4, a mat that is too small will often find itself underneath a workbench, underneath some pallet racking, anywhere but where it should be under their feet. So if a mat is too small, the operator is going to get it out of the way, and then you're not getting any benefit from that. Number 5, we find it sends the wrong message to your people. So we all know people are your most important asset. Small mats, when they should have a bigger one, when there should be a custom one, whatever it might be, is telling your people that you're more focused on saving some cost instead of looking after them. So a mat that's the right size is going to keep your staff happy, keep them safe whilst they're at work, keep them coming back to work, and more importantly, allowing them to go home from work just as safe as when they arrived. Hope this has been helpful. Don't forget to check out AcroSketch so you can see how to create those mats that are the perfect size for your work environments. We'll see you next time.